Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this video we are looking at the DC Collectibles Batman the Animated Series Riddler figure. And he does come with some accessories, but first we're going to do a height measurement. He stands just over 6 inches, so around 6¼ inches tall, which makes him about 15½ centimeters. And before we look at the accessories, let's look at the ones that come on him. He has a fist hand on either side right there, and he doesn't have a hinge in his hands, unfortunately, but we do get a decent peg, so we're going to at least get to swivel those around. So we have gripping hands, as you can see. A couple different varieties. We have the straight grip, and then we have the slightly angled grip, which will provide for some posing options. And they have some nice detail to them, despite the lack of a hinge. They actually look pretty good, so that's pretty nice. He does have his little cane, or staff, whatever you want to call that thing. So that's a nice one. And he comes with this, which is a Wacko Toys display stand. Now they look like they're removable, and they technically aren't. I mean, they officially aren't. You could probably pull them out, except for this one. This one does come out. So you can put that in his hand and have him use that in the display. Nicely detailed. Just kind of a static accessory though, but it does look pretty good. And then lastly, of course, we have our little line art display stand. So that's pretty nice. Comes with the acrylic upright, which, like I said before, I don't think anybody actually uses, but it is included. So decent spread of accessories. Let's take a look at the figure. Is he any good? At first glance, he does look pretty good. The paintwork is clean on the question mark and on the bow tie and on the thing in his pocket, whatever those things are called, I can't remember. On the head, everything looks pretty nice. I am pretty happy with this guy. I'm a little worried about the shape of the head. It looks like the eyes are maybe too far back. Kind of pinched looking. It's not too bad, just slightly noticeable, but otherwise it looks pretty good. It looks like he might be sharing some parts with, I think Joker had those legs, maybe, I'm not certain. Doesn't really matter because they're just regular plain old legs, so that's okay. Maybe even that suit was shared by Two-Face, I don't know. I didn't check. It doesn't matter because it looks fine for Riddler, so that's okay. As far as articulation goes, the head can look up a little bit, look down a little bit. You can lean it from side to side. Not much, but enough so you can give him some attitude. And you can, of course, rotate it around on the neck, so that's pretty good. The shoulders, all the way out, no problem at all. As far as bringing them forward, you can't really do it. You have to bring them out to the side like that, and that's even forcing it right there. So that's kind of a bummer. They still haven't fixed that. The elbow joint isn't too bad. That one's stuck right now, but I already loosened this one up, so let's do it on this side. Once you force it, you can get the arm to go almost 90 degrees at the elbow, so that's pretty good, and you get your bicep swivel out of that. And then, like I said before, the wrists don't have a hinge, but they do have a swivel. His waist does have a swivel also. No ab crunch on this guy. The legs can come about that far forward before you have to really force it. They do go a little bit back, and then all the way out to the side with that really strange looking hip joint. But it's the Riddler, so you're not going to use that probably anyway. The knees have decent range, but they're fairly ugly. But again, it's the Riddler, so you're probably not going to be posing him that dynamically. And then the ankles only have a swivel, which is, again, kind of disappointing. But since it's the Riddler, we can probably live with it. So he's by far an average figure, technically speaking, but he looks pretty good. So if you are collecting this line, I say pick him up. You know, you're going to get some nice accessories, and he's painted fairly well, and he's going to look good with the rest of the figures. Just don't expect him to be the most impressive, because he's really not. But he doesn't really have anything wrong with him. He's just not great. So I say pick him up. You won't be disappointed. I think you'll be okay with it. So there it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see my upcoming figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.